MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is out with a new conspiracy theory. They're claiming that SCOTUS leak was done to hurt his efforts to overturn the election. I couldn't even get my arms around this story when I read it. I'm trying to get the connection. Yeah, the Dennis D'Souza. Okay, he comes out with a movie. It's called 2,000 Mules, right? And it stands for the proposition that there was fraud involved in 2020. He proves, according to his thinking, that it was all fraud. This guy, of course, is the biggest supporter. I'm sure he paid for a lot of that. And now give me his talking point. He says
that, oh no, right before we're about to premiere this film, the Roe decision leaks from the Supreme Court, which was perfectly scheduled, he says, to interrupt the film. So nobody would pay attention to the film. That is exactly why whoever's sitting there in the SCOTUS who leaked this, regardless of, political affiliation, they only did it to hurt Mike Lindell. Because everything in his world comes back to, this is about me. Everything is about me in this little pillow land that this lunatic has created here. And I've been following this guy for so long. Every time he comes out, I always like to talk about it because I like to paint him as the face of just this loony fringe. Yeah. Well, it's not even a fringe, it's a majority now, that still thinks this 2020 election was stolen. He has funded audits and recounts and 2 documentaries now. Yeah. None of it could prove anything.
Look, I ask everybody when they talk to me about the great fraud that took place in 2020, I said, well, show me something. Have you found anything? Because I have been looking. I've found some, I got to tell you, I found some real irregularities. I found some stuff where people were trying to commit fraud, but did it change the election? And that's really the bottom line. It was like, it's the same analysis with Hillary Clinton when she got clobbered by this sociopath, Trump, and then she tries to blame it on the Russians, like it was the Russians' fault. It's no showing of that. This is the same kind of thing. I don't see anything that shows that there was any kind of systemic fraud that took place in that election. If you found it, now's your time to say it.
No, and that's, every time I mention this guy, I always talk about, like, if he has what he claims he has, he would have shown it to people. Everybody has to understand this is probably the king of the grifters. Mm-hmm. He does this, and every time he does it, he always has a new promo code for you to go use on his website to buy his products, which is exactly, by the way, what Dominion Voting Systems has said in their lawsuits. Like, he knows he's lying. Yeah. He's only doing it to sell more product.
Yeah. Are his pillows any good? I mean, how many videos have you done on this guy?
I wish I even knew. It's so many at this point.
It's at least a dozen. And I got to thinking, well, Farron, you're doing these videos. Have you tried his pillow?
I actually have. My wife and I did try them out one time. We decided to not go with that. We went with the bamboo pillows instead.
Yeah.
So for me personally, not a fan of the product either.
If anybody's watching has tried his pillows and you think they're great, please comment. I'd like to. I really want the answer to that.